Hello everyone! Welcome back to Glitz and Glitter. I got these back out. We're going to do them again a different way. So because we messed this one, well not we, like I did, but I didn't know I was going to mess it up in the pressure pot. So we're going to do all these on the table and they're going to cure on the table today. I am going to do this one in pink and Magic Diamond Multi. I know Laura's Art Corner was sold out of this last time I did it. I don't know if it was because you guys loved it so much or if she was low, but I'm gonna use it today. Hopefully she gets it in soon. This is Rose. If Rose likes this one, it's going to be for her because she's the one who bought me this mold. So what happened yesterday, let me go grab that. Not really yesterday, but the last time I did it, I put it in the pressure pot. It was too thin of resin and you could see through the sides right here. It's cured now, and then this huge bump came because of this void in the mold right there. So that one was no good. We're going to do it again and just let it cure on the table. The reason I put it in the pressure pot is because it was so full of detail. I wanted my best chance to get it right. So it is what it is. There's no way to do it in a pressure pot, so we have to do it on there. So hopefully the detail is good. We're going to do this little tray again. It was really cute, except I did it in mica powder last. I have these two new blue alcohol inks from Laura's Art Corner to try today. Enzian and Jeans. Both seem to be pretty dark blue. I'm going to do the drip and then pour and drip and pour thing in this one and in this one. And these are her pastels that I have never tried. So I've got vanilla, Carabic, cotton candy, and lavender, and I'm gonna do that in this one. This is one of my molds that we made that is in the eBay store. So I'm gonna do the same technique, drip it in here, and then pour on there. But before I start that, I'm gonna turn these over, and we are going to brush this with two colors somehow. I think I'm gonna start with this one. Let me think how I want to do this now. I need to shut my ceiling fan off real quick. I think I'm just gonna go random. I've got a smaller brush here. I'm gonna go random anywhere, basically. That way our colors will be in different places, not necessarily just one. But I want this to touch the mold first, then the pink, so we could see it. A little bit here, mostly pink, maybe some on the sides, and then I'm going to go in with the pink and this brush and go over everything else. And we should be able to see, I'm going to fill it with pink as well. Should be able to see those sparkles in there. Let me move this so I don't get pink in there. Now this is not like a chameleon powder or anything, so I don't want to fill my mold with black. But I will fill it with the pink. This way, if I miss a spot, brushing it on, it won't matter. Let me get that back out and put that back in the spots I need it. I think that my idea might work. I don't know. We're going to get it till it's right. That way, when Rose does find one that she likes, it'll be a good job. Hopefully, this one's a good job, but I don't know. I'm going to do the same thing with this. I'm just going to randomly, somehow, get some of this. This is like a rainbow mica, like almost like a crushed crystal in rainbow. It's very pretty. I hope she has some for you guys. Don't forget my discount code. A lot of people forget to use the discount codes. I don't know. I never forget because I want to save some money. So don't forget the discount codes. It's got already, I was going to say I'm going to brush some on here, but it's already got some on there. Let's just go with what is on there already. Brush this on. I mean, I guess I could have just poured it in pink, but I want to see what this looks like. I could have just mixed it in. I don't know. This is a matte mold, so I'm thinking the shimmer will look better doing it this way than if I didn't brush it on. If you know what I mean. I don't, sometimes I don't know what I mean. I do want to make sure these sides are done. I didn't get all these sides though. The inside walls. So when I pour this, I definitely want to make sure, look at that, see? It doesn't get in there without opening it. But I think that's okay. I think we'll have 3 dimensions between the mist parts of the mica and then the brushed parts of the mica and then the poured part of the pink. If I missed pink, I think we'll have 3 different colors with those sparkles in there. So that's cool. It's all going to be in clear today, and then I will mix the pink in first to get that out of the way, and then we'll do the pours with the drips.
Brushes in hand and the world is my stage. Colors are loud like they're breaking the cage.
I started with 15 ounces. I'll probably have some extra pink. So I'm just going to do, oh, I meant to put my mica powder in here and dissolve it first. I don't need much because you're really not going to see much of it. It's just to fill in the blanks, pretty much. Let's get some 99% alcohol in there. Mix that around. Hopefully I don't overmix too much pink, but I pretty much will. That's the only one I don't have a number written on. So let's do, what do I got in here? About 15. I guess I'm going to do about 5. I don't want to overdo it though. That's definitely not 5. So what do I need? 6. I need 10 left. Where am I at? That's 11. That seems like it's going to be enough, doesn't it? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. I'm going to keep there. I'm going to do that. Let's just mix this up. We do need to vacuum chamber since it's not going in the pressure pot. It definitely needs vacuum chambered to get the bubbles out. All right. That looks good. I definitely want to start with some clear resin, not bubbly resin, and then we'll start pouring.
Glitz and glitter lighting up the night, painting dreams with a shimmer so bright.
Even though the clear is deeper and I should probably pour it first, I'm not going to do that. I want to pour the pink first because it's more fluid now than it will be if it's thick. And I want to coat this the best that I possibly can. That way, I'm not trying to get thick resin into all those crevices in those flowers. I see them coming up too. So I always go both ways because there's 2 sides to each crevice. Kind of slow. Let it move. Let these bubbles come out. I see some popping up. And that's all I can do. That's the best I can do for this mold in order to sit it on my table and cure. Hopefully it'll be good. There we go, is that. There's one little bubble right there. I'm going to do the same exact thing for this one. And just move it all the way around. And we will get to see today, yesterday, or whatever day. I lose track of what days go where. The lid on the other one that I did put in the pressure pot was much smaller than it really should be for this. So I don't know if it was because of the pressure pot and what happened to the base that it's that much smaller, or if it's going to always be that much smaller. So we're going to find that out today, since it's not going to be under pressure curing. Yeah, I knew I was going to have extra. And I didn't really, oh my gosh, that didn't take very much. How many? We've got 11 in there. It's probably 3 ounces. That's it. 3 ounces. Pop those bubbles. I do want to take my little bubble wand here. And AJ is continuing to make these for me for now. We do keep selling out every time I get them. Once the sales start slowing down though, everybody will eventually get one, I hope, but he can only make so many in a month. So please be patient if you have not yet got one. Now, if you do have one, please let the others order one before you start ordering, because I've noticed some people are ordering a second one when I get the new batch in. But if you already have one or two, can, you know, nicely ask you to let the others grab one, because some people don't see the announcement as quickly as others, and by the time they get to it, they're gone. And I hate to see somebody miss out a few times in a row, and then others keep grabbing them when they're available, which I understand. If you're first, but you know, see all these bubbles popping up? I did that yesterday too. I'm just going to keep popping those. I'm going to set this aside, the pink. Actually, what can I pour that pink in? Let me find a mold real quick. I've got to try this one that Denise sent me. I've got to. Hopefully I have enough. Let me spritz this. I'm going to do the one with the bow since it's, I mean, less Eastery, but it's still Eastery even though Easter's over. Oh gosh, I hope I have enough now. I think it's just going to be so stinking cute. I'm going to do, it comes with 4 bottoms. 2 are in another language and 2 are just these random ones. Okay, 2 ounces was perfect. Absolutely perfect. I don't even think I can, well, I could scrape it, but is it going to fit? That's the question. I'm not even going to scrape it in there. I'm just going to set it aside and we're going to move on. Oh, no, it got caught on that paper towel. Get you moved out of the way. Get you moved out of the way. I'll worry about the drippings. Okay, let's do this one. And I think I'm going to coat, I don't really want to stain my mold, but it does get stained sometimes when you do this. I'm just going to kind of get a little bit of clear in there before I start dripping. I hope these two aren't too similar. I might add something into the mix just to see. That one goes with that one, that one. See the colors or how different they are. They're not very different. Maybe I'll go grab another blue from her. Let's do, where's my Smurf? Just to add another color, because those look really, really similar. And then I'm just going to pour this really slowly and try to break up all that ink. Give it like a really a flowing look, you know what I mean? And just add some more of these colors as I go. I don't want too much because I want them, I could already feel this resin warming up in my hand, and I still have another whole one to go. Want to pour it slow because I do want no bubbles. Trying to think and do this at the same time here. Let's do this one. This one holds 4 ounces. It's a cute little trinket tray when it's done. But I really want those like wispy effects. That's what Mary calls it, wispy. I'm just going to keep plugging away until it's full. Whoops. and see what it looks like. I haven't gotten great at this technique yet. Practice makes perfect for everybody. I think that's good. And we're going to see what it looks like cured on my table. It should be okay, I think. That looks good. Now we're going to do the same exact thing in the other tray, except with the pastels. Now the pastels, my guess is they're very heavy, and they may drop if I put too much in there. I don't know. Where's my lighter? Let's just move that out of the way and move this in place. Okay. You know what I wanted to do? I wanted to put a glitter around the edge, and I completely forgot to pick a glitter. Maybe I will try it. Let me go pick a glitter. Heaven's Glow, one of my favorites, has all those colors in there. So I think what I'm going to do is mix an ounce quickly with a bunch of glitter, pour it around that edge, and I know it'll stay in place because it's heavy and it'll just drop. So I'm just going to, probably not the best little cup to be stirring this in carefully because my resin is getting warm. I want a lot of glitter in here though. That way it goes around that edge. Let me put some more in. Oh my goodness. It's a little full for this cup. That's going to be good. That'll be good. I'm going to try so hard to get it just on those edges. Oh, this opens up pretty nicely. I'm going to put it there. I'm assuming it's going to spread by itself. I'm not going to cure it first. It's okay if it doesn't stay there. And I'll see how it's spread real quick. I'm just trying to keep it just on those edges and not into the crystally part. That one connected. This one's almost connected. Just on the lip. That's it. Can't see this side. There. I have enough space to fill it up a little bit more without coming up over that edge. I think that's good. Now I'm going to have extra. I'm going to put it into this egg. No, I'm not. No, I'm not either. Okay, let's do this. I'm going to coat a little bit of the top so I could pour those inks on here without the inks becoming like a polka dot on my crystal. I want to pour the ink onto the resin and not onto the mold. That's what I'm going for here. I'm just move it around where I want it, and I'm hoping the glitter doesn't float up. It could, but I don't think so. I mean, it could float and it could fall again where I don't want it. It's all an experiment, everybody. It's all an experiment. Well, I'm just going to drip in the inks randomly here. Let's just do a bunch everywhere here. And see what happens. Again, I think these are going to be heavy. Normally, they are when they're pastels because they use a pigment and not like an ink. I'm going to do the same thing, trying to go slow so I could fill in some spots with some colors. And I hope these colors actually match this tray or the glitter that I chose, but we'll see. So it's really spreading out on me. Oh my gosh, my resin's getting so warm in my hand. Not that it won't, but it's just going to get thick, which I guess wouldn't be a bad thing because maybe it would stick in one place. I'm so bad at going slow. Let me tell you, I'm so bad at it. Sorry if you can't see what I'm doing. I am right-handed, but I know you want to see what I'm doing here, so I'm just trying to go slow and break up all these colors. I got to use my right hand. I don't want to put too much ink in because I'm so afraid they're going to just like totally drop to the bottom. It's not that shallow or that deep of a dish. It's kind of shallow. Let's do a little more cream or vanilla, whatever this said. A little more pink. Some purple. And fill it up. I don't know. I just want to make sure I get to each spot before I fill it up. I guess I could have added white, but I'm not going to add white. Come on, break up in there in the middle. It's just about full. Full enough. I do have extra. I have, oh goodness, I have 2 ounces extra. So you know what? We're going to make another bunny since I have 2 ounces. So let me move this out of the way. I hope that closes a little bit, but it's the back so you won't see it anyway. Let's do the same thing. I'm going to drip it directly into the mold here. And then I'm going to fill up the other, like I was going to do before. I'm going to fill this up with the Heaven's Glow. And that will be the front of one of them, or the front of this one. Since it'll go really well with it. Then we'll put some dried flowers in there. Oops. Just want to make sure it's full, but not too full. That's getting thick too. Okay. Blue, vanilla. We'll see what it looks like directly onto the mold in here. This one I don't mind because it's not handmade mold, so let's see what we get. I'm going to go a little faster just because it's getting really, really warm. Put a little bit more ink in there. What am I missing here? Some pink, vanilla, some purple. Oh, look at that one. That one looks really cool. And some blue, and that'll be it for this one, hopefully. Hopefully it doesn't look polka dotty when I'm done. Some in the ears. Oh goodness. Am I supposed to not fill that part up? That one went flat. Why is this one not going flat? Let me see something. Is that supposed to be open? I think that's supposed to be open on this one. Am I right or wrong? Oh, goodness. I can't tell. I totally probably ruined it. I think it's supposed to be closed, but it looked like a big lump there. I'm going to close it. I'm going to pour over it. Totally ruined that right there. Thank God the flowers will cover that, because I'm not quite sure what it's supposed to be. I don't know. I don't think that's supposed to be poured right there, because it's too high. But that one covered it. It could be completely different. Oh man, now I gotta get some out. I totally ruined that. I don't know. I don't have a picture. I didn't even think of looking at the picture, but I'm pretty sure this should not be covered. Now I don't know about the other one. The other one looks completely normal. So I'm guessing maybe they're two different styles. Oh man. I'm going to ruin my whole design here as I put it in here. And I still have some resin. All right. Well, I'm just going to pop these bubbles. Pop those. That one looks good. Interesting. The two bunnies are a little different. All right, I'm going to pour some of this into something else. I don't know what. It's getting thick. I'll see you on Demold. The best time of the day. I cleaned up all my molds this time, so that's good. I poured the rest of it into this little rose mold with a bunch of the same inks, although now I'm thinking it's a matte mold, so that's not going to look very good. Maybe. Oh, it's actually not too bad in that matte mold. Oh, that's the drip. That came out pretty decent. I got a couple little bubbles on the edges, but who cares? That looks kind of nice for being so thick at the end. Here's the bunny thing. So yeah, I cleaned all that off. So this one is completely different than this one. Good to know, right? Here's a little bow one that's going to go on this one. Ooh, this one's a little bendy because it's so thin. I wonder if I can get it out. We're certainly going to try. Carefully. I forgot these were much thinner than the rest of everything curing. So this goes like that. And then you put whatever you want in there. I'm going to put flowers in there. Is that on my mold? Let me see something. Yeah, that is on my mold. Well, that's so strange. There's a mark on the mold. Okay, no big deal. We'll do something. We'll put rhinestones over it or something. So that, I gotta let it cure completely so it stands up and doesn't droop over. So there's one of them. Get it for next Easter, you guys. You'll have it for next Easter. Look at that. So pretty. Heaven's Glow. We'll see if it goes well with this one. If this one even looks halfway decent with all the drippings. Ooh, that one's soft too. Ooh, this was like an Easter basket. A bunny ear Easter basket. That's why it's so different. Now I know. Nah, it doesn't look that great like that. But it's not horrid. The sides look kind of cool. Not in love with the rest of it. So we're just gonna spring it all up and give that away. All right, what do we do first? What do we do first? I'm gonna save that for later. Save this. Let me take that out so it doesn't bend. This, I'm hoping we have some clear showing and 2 color blues. That's my hope. Let's see what we have. We already know it's going to be pretty because it's alcohol ink. Let's see, do we have white behind it? So there we go. I do have some bubbles. See, that's why I like the pressure pot, because those would not have been there if we use the pressure pot. They're not horrible, but there are a few bubbles. All those facets. It's not too bad. I'm pretty happy with it. I like the color. I like the sparkle. Don't love the bubbles. So definitely next time, going in the pressure pot. If there's a next time, anytime soon. Let's do this one and see what we have. Okay, my glitter stayed at the edge, so that's good. The back looks pretty. Oh, that looks so cool. It looks like a bouquet of flowers. That is super neat. I have bubbles, of course, because it didn't go in the pressure pot. Right around there. Because what happens is they're rising, they get caught on that overhang, and that's why they're there. But it doesn't look too bad from this angle. I like it. I'm pretty happy with it. Actually, I'm not going to do anything to it. I'll probably give this away. Maybe. I don't know. I might do a blooper if somebody likes it. Because I never know when I give things away if they're going to like it or not like it. So sometimes things like this, I'll just discount because of the bubbles. And just get it to somebody who actually loves it. That looks really cool though. See all the sparkle on the inside? It really looks like a bouquet of roses. Not necessarily roses. Flowers. You know what I mean. Flowers. This is going to look like a bouquet of roses. And I'm so worried about the bubble thing. Because like I said, we can't push this one in the pressure pot, which started the whole let's cure it all on. Oh. Now the one that should have all the bubbles doesn't really. That's pretty. It's a matte mold, so you can barely see the sparkle, but you can see a little bit. Forgot about the matte mold part of it. I'm going to paint this up. This is the one I'm anxious to see. One, if the lid is going to fit any better. And 2, if my sides are too thin. Okay, the sides are perfect. And it's still loose. Not quite. Yeah, it's still loose. You can see a little gap there. I mean, if you're sitting it on your counter and leaving it, it will cover the whole thing. But yeah, I don't know why that lip is so too wide. I'm sure there's ways around it, but I don't have the patience to try to do something like that. That's pretty though. I do have some bubbles in some of these flowers though. There's really no way around it. Huh. That kind of stinks. It really kind of stinks. It's not just this hole, because I could fill that hole in, but it's the fact that these sides are too thin of resin to hold the pressure. So it's going to be like that every time we pour it, I bet. Maybe I will pour it again without the mica powder painted in, because that could have something to do with it. Although there is no mica powder left in here. But sometimes when you have mica powder in all those cracks and crevices, it will create that hole. So the next one I do, we'll do another one after, not today, but we'll do another one and not paint mica powder in there. We'll just pour it a color and then I will embellish more colors after the fact. Or I'll pour it multiple colors and see what that looks like too. I don't know. Interesting. All right, give me a couple minutes. Let me get this finished and I'll show you what I did.
Clock says late, but her heart says stay. Michelle's got sparkle all over this place. Pink rose jar turning slow catching light as it stands. Glitz and glitter, one more shine. Hands at work in a holy mind. Every color like a quiet prayer over every heart out there. From the studio to every screen, she sends love on a gentle stream, blessing all who stop to see. From the Prince of Peace, set free. Spring crystal tray, pastels under clear stone. Tiny little sunrise in a world of her own. Two bunny vases lined up side by side. Dried flowers dancing like joy she can't hide. Glitz and glitter, one more shine. Hands at work in a holy mind. Every color like a quiet prayer over every heart out there. From the studio to every screen, she sends love on a gentle stream, blessing all who stop to see. From the Prince of Peace, set free. She whispers, guard their homes tonight. Give their weary souls your light. Brush in her fingers, peace in her chest. Every little piece she makes, she's speaking rest. Glitz and glitter, one more shine. Hands at work and a holy mind. Every color like a quiet prayer over every heart out there. From the studio to every screen, she sends love on a gentle stream, blessing all who stop to see. From the Prince of Peace, set free. Oh yeah, from the Prince of Peace, set free.
I am done, but before we go through what I did, I got some really cool happy mail in the mail today. So Carol Ann messaged me and asked me for a photo of me and Don, or me and the dogs and whatever, and I sent her several, and she told me she was going to 3D print me something. I had no idea what she was going to do. I just got it today. Don opened it up and he's like, huh, that looks familiar. And I'm like, that's because that's us. Look what she did, you guys. I hope you could see it in the camera. So this is a picture that I took several years ago. We were laying on the beach. That's my hair and Don's shirt. So we're like laying down that way. Our feet are that way. And his hat, of course. She 3D printed that day onto a nightlight. That is the coolest thing I have ever seen. I might even bling it up or something. I'm not sure, but I might do that. So thank you so much, Carol Ann. That was really thoughtful. I didn't even know you could do such a thing. I love it. Don does too. He was like, I thought that looked familiar. I'm like, yeah, there's your big face right there. So that was a really cool surprise. Okay, didn't do anything to these two. Check out this little flower. Remember those glues that I got in the Happy Mail the other day? The glitter glue? Perfect use for it. Remember the bubbles on the edges? I covered it up with the glitter glue and made it absolutely stunning. I love this flower. I don't even think I'm going to give it away. I think I'm actually going to keep this one. I put a magnet on it. It's going to go with all my little peanut heads on my refrigerator because it turned out absolutely gorgeous. I don't keep a lot of things. So you know I have to really like it if I actually keep it. I mean, I like a lot of things, but I can't keep everything. Here is the vase with the Heaven's Glow. I put some rhinestones around the cute little heart on the ear, and then I stuffed it full of the same color flowers. Well, kind of the same color flowers. And then here is the pink one. So I went in here with paint pen, some rhinestones there, and I did put rhinestones around that one too, but it's kind of, I wanted this in the center. I put glue down inside of here. I always put glue in mine, but this one was pretty deep. I was hoping this glue would hold that greenery to the side. I might have to like coax it over there so you could see that, but aren't they adorbs? Thank you so much, Denise. These are so cute. Next Easter, you know I'm going to be making a ton of them. I really want this. I'm just going to take it out before it's dry and kind of angle it that way so we could see that. So those are so cute. And then here is the jar. I did kind of a lot. I painted the leaves green. I painted the buds like a purplish pink. I put that glitter glue in the center of each flower, and then I took silver gilding paint and went along the tips. So that's what I did to this box. Not too bad. It kind of distracts your eye from the bubbles. There's not a lot of bubbles, but there are a couple, and there's really, unfortunately, no way around it. But like I said, we're going to try it again, probably different colors, and see without painting it with the mica powder if we get less bubbles on there. So that was a fun day. I hope you liked everything, inspired you to try something. I will get you some close-up pictures. Thanks for joining me, and I will see you tomorrow at 6. Have a blessed day, everybody. Bye.
Glitz and glitter paint her way. She lights up hearts come what may. With a brush of faith she starts. Jesus whispers through her art. Patience blooms in every hue. Her love for viewers shines so true. Shimmer sparkles in her eyes. A radiant soul under bright skies. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart. Ooh, 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 ooh. Canvas dreams and sparkly streams. Her laughter flows like sunlit beams. With each stroke her spirit sings, a masterpiece of golden wings. She sprinkles joy like morning dew, in every shade a promise new. A life of love, a life of grace. In her art we see his face. Glitz and glitter, Michelle, a story. Her colors tell faith and love in every part. Jesus guides her shining heart.